Sherrone went to show live, local, topical, and relevant. So last night, I have an apology to make. Last night, when the Sherrone Moore, he is the coach of University of Michigan that was fired last night. When we heard the news that he was fired, we broke the news last night on the show that he was fired. And my feeling at that time, in that moment, was that, wow, they found a great excuse to get rid of him, because we thought they wanted to fire him anyway. But since that moment, I've got to apologize to everyone, because it seems to be worse than just being fired from a job and sleeping with an underling. More and more news has come out. It's been dripping all day. But let me explain what I said in the tease. For those of you just joining us, I said I feel bad for the guy. Now, you must understand, you don't have to, but I'd like for you to understand. I hate when people say, you must understand. No, I don't have to. I can if you convince me. So I apologize for saying you must understand. I hope you'd understand what I'm about to say. I am truly, my astrological sign is Pisces, right? And I am a true Pisces, right? It means that, like, I am empathetic to a fault. Okay, and this is one of those times. I feel bad for the guy. It's just me being a human feeling bad for the mistake another human make that's absolutely positively destroying that person's life. Now, you can make the argument that he was wrong. Of course he was wrong. The things that he did was wrong. Of course, he lied to his wife. His wife was pregnant this summer. They're getting ready to have a third child. All of that is absolutely wrong. And feeling sorry for the guy doesn't mean I approve of his behavior, which I completely don't. And when you talk about fumbling the bag, oh my God, this guy was making $5.5 million a year, and he lost it all for some side chick. It's always dumb. Now, if you're single and you're a 30-something-year-old head coach of a major university like University of Michigan, have at it, man. Do what you got to do. When you're married with 2 kids and 1 on the way, at some point, man, you got to keep it in your pants. You got to. You got to. But now there's more that's come out. So apparently he went to, I guess, the woman's house. They say an employee, but as more and more news comes out, it seems like it's the woman. And I guess, he just exploded on her because this got out. Can't be mad at her. I know there's a bunch of guys out there who seem to think that if you got a side chick, she's got to stay silent. No, she doesn't. As soon as you, as a married man, participate in outside the marriage relations with another woman, she's got you she's got you by the short hairs. She's got you. She could do anything she wants. She could threaten you. She could do whatever she wants as soon as you make that decision to do that. But even more has come out. Apparently, OnlyFans model has come out. And, you got to see the picture of this OnlyFans model. I got to tell you, I wouldn't do it. But some of these OnlyFans girls, the filters, they look like AI models. They don't even look real. Like, I would never slide into the DMs of anybody. I don't do it at all. I don't do it at all, because as soon as you do it, especially in my position being on the radio, as soon as you do it, someone's leaking it to somebody. Oh, Shelly's on there talking that conservative stuff. He was in my DMs last night. No, I'm not doing that. It's not, and you've got to have an inflated sense of ego to think you're going to. So let me explain to you these OnlyFans and Instagram and Facebook. Let me explain how these things work. If you have a woman who's posting herself scantily clad on any of these sites, okay, and she's a thirst trap. Okay, she's putting up pictures of herself in alluring postures and poses. It's a thirst trap. She's saying, pick me, pick me. But she's not saying pick me to you alone. She's saying pick me to every single person that sees her page. So when you go in there, you've got to have an inflated sense of ego to think when you go in there and say, hey, what's up? What you doing? You got to have an inflated sense of ego to think she's going to be like, oh, baby, yeah, I was just waiting for you. And the same with men. with this guy. His wife had to know this guy's Instagram page was covered with following models and female announcers and women that were putting themselves out there to be seen. His wife had to know something, and the fact that his page was public, everyone else had to know something. I'm telling you, man, it's dangerous out there. If you're married to a woman who has to be on social media showing her body and always posting by herself, there's men in her DMs. And she's probably cheating on you. More than likely. If she's not cheating on you, she's cheating on you in her mind. Because she's putting herself out there to be seen. Now, you would say, well, Shelly, you're always on Facebook. You don't see me on Facebook in bikini drawers. You don't see me on Facebook showing my six-pack in the gym. You barely see me on Facebook, and when you do, I'm with a whole group of people showing you what I did this weekend. Never by myself. So it's just, I feel bad for this guy because he threw it all away. Literally threw $5.5 million a year job to coach college football at a university that could close their eyes and say, hey, Michigan's recruiting you. And the person says, sight unseen, I'm coming. I'm coming. Had the best job in the world if you're a college coach. One of the top jobs in the country. And there's a report from Adam Schechter, who went to University of Michigan, who said that Sherrone Moore felt that people were coming after him ever since he got the head coaching position. Well, duh. You're at the University of Michigan, sir. They were coming for Harbaugh. They're coming for DeBoer in Alabama. They're coming for Kirby in Georgia. People are always coming for your job. Heck, I'm on 7 to 9 p.m. on WSB, 95.5 WSB. You know how many air checks my program director gets a day? There's a bunch of people coming for my job. And some of them see me in the street and say hello. I mean, people are always coming for your job. Always. I just feel bad for the guy, man. I really feel bad for the guy. It's a sad, sad situation for his family, for his kids, for the new baby on the way. His wife is probably devastated. His wife is devastated for several reasons, right? Think about it. Here's a woman now with 3 children in a $5.5 million lifestyle, a year lifestyle. In Michigan, she is like the first lady because she's the wife of the football coach at University of Michigan. Now she's stuck with 3 kids with a dummy for a husband. Like, for real. She's embarrassed, the crushing indignity of that, the public indignity of that. So that's why I started off by saying I feel bad for the dude. It's not that I'm condoning the behavior. It's not that I'm supporting the behavior. I feel bad for the dude because there's so much destruction wrought by his stupid decision to see some side chick. He's got a fine wife. And you know what kills me about these cases? Honestly, Magic Mike, is I was taught by some of the greatest men ever, the men in my family. I was always taught, once you get married, you're married, right? But until you get married, you're free to do what you want, right? And my grandfather, my father, my uncles all taught me the same thing. If you're dating someone and you're going to cheat up. Cheat up. Don't have a one-night stand with a 5 when you're walking around with a 9 or a 10. If you're going to have a one-night stand or you feel it necessary because you're unhappy or whatever the reasons are, cheat with a 9 or 10. Because if you get caught, you're still in the same position. But don't cheat down. And it seems to me like this guy cheated down completely.
Or even better than that, and we don't condone cheating on the Sully Winter Show, and we're not telling
don't
people
what to
do if
right.
they're going to cheat. But if you're going to cheat with somebody who's got something to lose or has as much to lose as you do. Because, again, he messed with somebody, and this is not to say anything bad about her, but
you got to say something bad about her. She knew he was married.
She knew he was married, and
right.
At some point their relationship went askew. But she didn't have as much to lose as he did,
right?
Because if she had something to lose, then she would just be back in his DMs making demands, but it would have never gone public.
Absolutely, it's like the couple at the concert. They were caught cheating,
right?
But they both had a lot to lose. He lost his position as a CEO. She lost her job as a vice president. They got caught.
Right.
You know what I mean? But she didn't say, oh, you're the CEO, I'm going to turn you in, because she had as much to lose as he did. Great advice there, Mike. Again, the Shelley Winter Show does not condone cheating. If you're in a relationship, stay true to that relationship. However, we do have tips for those of you who feel it necessary to cheat. I would never cheat. Once I'm happy, I'm happy. Key phrase, once I'm happy, I'm happy. We'll be right back. Shelley Winter Show. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. I got some, we're planning something, a debate I got to talk to you about. Also, I want to talk to you about Kristi Noem had a hearing today, and I want to tell you how propaganda works by playing two clips, one from the left media and one from the right media, just to tell you how propaganda works. All of that is next on the Shelley Winter Show. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk.
It's 8:16 in the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center. Well, the stalls and crashes are out the way. We're just looking at some volume out there. I-285 southbound, we've got a bit of volume from South Cobb Drive on down to I-20. And on over at I-85 northbound from I-285 up to Steve Reynolds Boulevard. Again, we're seeing just some regular old volume. And that's all. So just be safe out there on those streets. I'm Sky Smith, 95.5 WSB.
When you need to know.
This story is developing in Atlanta.
When you want to know.
Severe weather is on its way.
When you have to know.
We'll alert you as soon as this closure clears.
Get notifications
from your source for news.
Get the WSB radio app.
Download it from your app store today.
For many of you, it's happening. Your hair's thinning, your crown's disappearing, and maybe hair loss has you feeling your identity is lost altogether. Well, I got good news. It's Advanced Hair's incredible yet simple one-day treatment that starts regrowing your own natural hair the very next day, and it's guaranteed to grow for life. It's Mark Aaron back with you. We've all seen the pills and lotions that come with monthly subscriptions. They help retain what you have, but what about regrowing your hair permanently in specific areas? From Advanced Hair's state-of-the-art facilities to their world-class physicians, it's not maybe your hair will regrow. It's guaranteed that your new hair will grow. You decide how much, how thick, and where. Advanced Hair has changed tens of thousands of lives, and I've seen their results, friends. For your free consultation, $250 off and 250 free hair grafts, call 470-660-HAIR. That's 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. This season at Kroger, make the moments that matter possible with quality that's affordable in every aisle. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Save big on Kroger brand Hickory Smoked Spiral Bone and Ham. On sale for just $1.99 a pound with your card. Limit 2. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Spend your time with those who matter most this holiday season and sell your home with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There's no showings, no open houses, and no stress. Hi, this is Mark Spain, and our guaranteed offer is the strongest in the industry. You can sell your home stress-free, make the most money, and move when you're ready with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be on your home. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Hey folks, Dr. Joe Esposito here. If you've been in an auto accident, don't wait. The pain might not show up right away, but the damage can last a lifetime if it's left untreated. Now, our team of doctors at PainFreeAtlanta.com specialize in post-accident chiropractic that gets to the root of the cause, and that helps you heal naturally without relying on painkillers and risky surgery and other procedures. And if your condition requires further medical attention, we work with a trusted network of qualified medical doctors and specialists to ensure that you get the full care that you deserve. Let us guide you through every step of the process, safely, professionally, and with compassion. We can also find honest, qualified legal representation if necessary. Don't fall for scam artists whose only concern is their wallets and not your health. We also document your injuries so that you get the settlement you deserve. Call us at 404-333-7777 to schedule a free consultation or visit painfreeatlanta.com. That's 404-33-47s or visit painfreeatlanta.com.
Christmas will be here before